here comes the raid. Hello everyone, and thank you for all the new followers that's coming in. I think I've got my font a bit too loud, a bit too large because I'm getting so many messages here now. Thank you, Mr. Burnt Yogurt, for violating my channel and dropping 32 viewers in there. Thank you very much to Backup Hibbo. One thing that you will realise about me is I am so shite with names. Hello, Elisa. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for the follow, Laser Tigers and Serenity. You are all beautiful human beings. I'm going to talk over this tune for a little bit. I'm going to play it from the beginning because this one is absolutely phenomenal. So, if you guys don't know me already, my name is Blean. I am a liquid drum and bass producer and DJ. I make melodical, musical, beautiful stuff. And I'm just a really nice, caring, down-to-earth person. So I appreciate each and every one of you for listening. And I hope you enjoy the next 2 hours with me. So I'm just going to pull this one down. I'm just going to do a tactical reload, yeah? So yeah, this one, as you can see on the screen, down here, down there, this is End to This by Lynx. Phenomenal track, and I'm playing it a lot recently because I love it. Yep, they're working. So, all the silent listeners, get yourself known. Let me know where you're all from. And if you are enjoying yourself so far, it's been a pretty crazy raid trade so far, so hopefully I'm going to continue on the madness. But I'll shut up and get back to the music. Oh, shout out to the Texas crew. Other side of the water, nice. Shout out to Dubs. Hello, Brev. Oh, we got a lot of Texas crew down here. Nice. Thank you for the follow. I would imagine that's Raxco? I don't get these names with numbers in them. I can never get them right. Like there's a DJ called Serenity, but he's got a 7 on his name, and I genuinely thought his name was Serenity 7. Okay, Rasco, nice. Thank you for the follow. Hello and welcome to the party, Ready Steady Cookie. Oh, you were there at Nottingham night? Oh, wicked. Oh, it's such a good night, but I do not remember most of it because of those horrible naughty rums that are like 70%. Absolutely KO'd me. Yeah, I'm gutted that you didn't come down, man, but honestly, like, those rums just killed. You can thank Dubs1JZ for that. Yeah, nice. Cheers, Brev. First time I met the guy and he literally was just like, here you go, Brev, have some of these, I'll have this. And I'm like, mate, honestly. He's trying to take advantage of me or something. Bro, you should take all responsibility for those. So obviously it's been a while since I used all of this equipment, guys, so if anything does sound off or whatever, please let me know. But otherwise, share the love. Alita, thank you. Much love for the sub. Totally appreciate it. You are a beautiful human being. I always get really nervous with these quiet bits because I swear like you can probably hear my clicking. Oh Jesus, here we go. Stephicus, thank you for the follow. You probably just jumped in here, but I am literally awful with getting people's names right. You'll see me pronounce some of these ones. I played a tune last time I was on, and the track was called Neolithic Ladies at a Primitive Lunch. Hello and welcome Kramer Cosmo. So just another introduction to any of the new people. My name is Blean, I'm a liquid drum and bass producer and DJ. I play a lot of melodical, musical stuff. I'm going to be playing a lot of stuff tonight from, we've got Focus, Celsius, we've got Interstellar Audio, we've got a couple of dubs from me and friends, Liquidity, Rhythmic, all of that lot. Some stuff you may not have heard before, but it is all noted down here. So if you see a tune that you like, please make a note of the name and it will be out with you shortly. Honestly, man, take that rum and get out of it, man. Is that what it was called? Tiki rum? All I remember, man, that stuff was savage. I do not want to see that stuff ever again, man. Into the sounds of this one. This is a new one by Tolomic and Sam M that's coming out soon on Liquicity. I'm here for you. Version 21. Closer. Fade out right there, wouldn't it? I see all the silent listeners as well. Do not be scared. Get in the chat. Say hello. Share some love. Do some of the commands. I'm pretty sure there's like, if you type exclamation mark and dance and all that stuff and all that jazz. I'm pretty sure you can hug people as well. I don't know. You just sort of push the exclamation mark hug and then someone. You can even hug me if you want. Big shout out to Pikachu and all. Tell a dad joke, mate. Come on. Alright, give me a sec. What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? A can opener. Dubs, get out. Don't want that language in here. All we have is chase today. All we do is play it safe. All we do is live inside, okay? All we do is play it safe. All we do. You guys threw me off with that dad joke there. I totally forgot I had that on there. All we do is lie away. All we do is hide away. All we do is play it safe. All we do is chase the day. All we do is live inside. Dude, it's totally fine. I made a rod for my own back. I get like really old school like vibes from this one. They're like old school Chase and Status when they used to make stuff like this. Very like logisticsy as well. There is no dance floor. I feel like I'm gonna have to dish out my first ban, I swear. This dubs, man. Yes, Moisin, thank you for jumping in. I hope you are good and blessed. Now, you know what I was talking about? I was really bad with names, and there's this one guy called Serenity, but he has a 7 in his name, and I thought he was called Serenity 7. This next one coming in is by him. time fish. I'm a time fish. Sunday roast, man. I literally just had to cook one for the fam, and I'm bulging right now with this food baby, you know. Is there too much for a Sunday roast? I don't think there is. I don't think there is so much. There is a thing as too much. Unmistakable sound of the Archangel playing with fire, which is something I would not recommend doing. Hypothetical or real fire. Unless you're a DJ and you're dropping fire. That was stupid, sorry. Shout out to Will, I know you love a bit of Archangel, man. someone's eating themselves into a coma. It's gone very quiet. Have I made you fall asleep? With my calm, relaxing music? You are all good, don't you worry. To be fair, I was doing the same thing. I had K2T playing in the background while I was preparing dinner, so I can totally relate to that. Be like that, bro. Like something from a computer game. Electro Ocean by Dynamic Stab. What's a dynamic stab? Or are we talking like a stab as in like a ding? Obviously the snare's not as crispy as mine though. This is a work in progress that I am doing at the moment, so let me know what you guys think. think I shot myself in the foot here a little bit because I'm pretty sure this is that halftime track. It's a vibe though, isn't it?
Be
Tactical pull down needed. Thanks Wayne Hawks for starting that track on a random offbeat. If in doubt on Pioneer gear, just use a filter and bring it down. That's coming out at the moment, man. It's vibey, isn't it? Shout out to Surreal on this one, man. This one's banging. If you haven't noticed, I'm actually jukeboxing it tonight. I'm literally just playing stuff that I was sent. I've not even listened to it yet. Vocal clash. Something about Kinsella's voice, man, I swear. Proper soulful.
Why you so obsessed with me? Why you so obsessed with me? It's Tuesday, coming out all that you say. Spread it around till Sunday, till it comes back around. Twisting narratives into something, anything that you're facing. as you get in your own way. Cause when you're in front of my face, you ain't got nothing to say. Ooh, keep talking about it, nothing about it. Ooh, keep talking about me, haters around me. Ooh, keep talking about it, nothing about it. Why you so obsessed with me? 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 Why you so obsessed with me?
There's another one by Archangel. This one is called Remember Me. Love it. I think I tried actually reaching out to Archangel once to do a collab, but he's very hard to get hold of. I don't know, I find like Archangel really mysterious. Like, is he German? I'm pretty sure he's German. Unmistakable music, man. He makes some absolute amazing tracks.
footsteps echo in the rain.
Right, I mean, this is a really good track, but do those lyrics sound AI?
Trace the edges of the past. It never left, it never.
It sounds very AI to me. Not the tune, but just those lyrics.
Now the world is slowing down. I hear your voice without a sound. And I fade into blue, where the sky forgets the view. I don't know what's coming through, but I still feel you. And I fade into blue, with every shadow. Silence feels like self-control. I still
Yes, with the kettle drums. That was me pretending to play the kettle drums. I've never played them in my life. I know I've done. I use mallets, don't I? Steel pans. That's it. Yeah, I knew you'd know, Dubs. Thank you for the follow, Cyan. Yeah, Cyan. So I can get names like that, right? Here's a random topic change. I went to see that the new Demon Slayer film today. Yeah, I took my kid there. He was only 11, but apparently it's a 15. I was like, oh shit, they're probably gonna like ID him or something. So I told him, you were born in 2010, yeah? Tell you what, though, I've never watched Demon Slayer before, but mate, that film's awesome. Highly recommend it. Loads of anime, gore and shit, and arms flying off and loads of swords and that. Samurais and ninjas and that, yeah? Alright, fair, yeah. If you like the sounds of this one, this is Lower. Now, if you're in the London area, 2 weeks from yesterday, so the 4th of October, Lower, Tolomic, Aperio and Floem are hosting a night called Undercurrent over in Haringey. Pretty sure there are still tickets available. I am not DJing, but you will see me there, probably at the front, supporting my best friend Tolomic, because obviously you know that we love each other and we are best friends. You're getting a coach. Where are you coming from, dude? Ooh, fair enough. No, mate. No. No more tikis, man. Well, alright, fair enough. If they do tikis, I'll have one tiki, yeah? Honestly, man, this man's a bad influence on me, man. picturing like some sort of like, I don't know why I just done finger guns then. Lord of the Rings moment. One does not simply have one tiki. Like honestly, Dubs, right, this guy, I met him for the first time in the Nottingham event last month. I started chatting to him about that and he was like, Brev, follow me, let's go and get a drink, Brev. I was like, alright, fair enough. And he was like, honestly, try this. And that was it, I'm done. Yes, Shanti, how you doing, man? I just had a mouthful of spit then, so it sounded like I just said Ashanti, but I did say Zanti. Sorry.
Catch a vibe. If you knew me long, know what I'm like. Don't talk too much about my life. I just wanna live it on a high. That's why I'm always jumping on the beat. Nowadays I'm never in the street.
What is the time over there, Zanti?
If you knew me long, know what I'm like. Living off the highs. Cherish the divine times. See the hidden signs. See them with my mind's eye. Learning from the low. Put me where I need to go. Living off the highs. Struggling low.
Have a nice liquid breakfast, man. It's about time you actually saw me as opposed to me watching you all the time.
Makes you feel alive. That sweet music, yeah, it's me right.
What brand of dog? Because we were just talking about tiki rums earlier, so you're stuck on brands instead of breeds. While we're on the topic of animals, my wife decided that we should get another cat yesterday. A fifth cat. I swear they're like an addiction to women. Yeah, man. Three of the cats just run off and just do their own thing, but we got one of them ragdoll things. And he's just lazy, so he just stays in the house all the time. So my missus was like, oh, let's get another one, because then he can have a friend, because no one likes it. this one.
No trace, just a name without a face. I'm still trying to break through, but I can't get to you.
Catching up on the chat, so golden retriever, yeah, nice, man. When we had dogs, we had like the little ones, like a little pug and a French bulldog and that. But I've always wanted like a big dog, man. Golden retrievers are beautiful. Look, it's a song that's got a nice snare. Shout out to Pixel Grims, how are you? My bestie. Yeah, snare's alright actually, innit? Crossbreed a border collie and an Alsatian. They're like, that's like massive size difference, isn't it? Thank you, Zoe. Do you like Pikachu? Please don't tell me you're going to send me a picture of an Alsatian and a border collie doing stuff, man. to tell me about the birds and the bees, bruv, yeah?
Bound to be our souls united, you and me.
Prayer or something going on in the background.
Let's put out this fire and unite our flame. You and I are one and the same. Touch my body, caress my soul. You're all I ever.
It's a bit raunchy. Do you mean my shisha lights, yeah?
Our souls united, you and me.
Thought I'd switch them up a little bit because they weren't really like going with the music, they were just all one colour. I like the raunchy pagan prayer.
As I slowly fall under your wicked spell, your subtle darkness is all I want to feel. Together as one, we are bound to be.
Start lighting joss sticks and shit in a minute, yeah?
United, you and me.
Sea Sultan Vetiver. Oh mate, don't knock sandalwood, man. Sandalwood smells bang. Or is it cedarwood? Honestly, man, you're something else, mate. You'd actually come though, So for this one. This one is going to be coming out in about a month. My first release on Rhythmic under the Liquidity umbrella, the first of many. I don't think Fred V has heard this snare yet. Made this song about Pikachu. Piku. actually Tiger Hidden Dragon shit. Go on, Dubs, what instrument's that then? Impressed if you can make that sound out of a wooden nunchuck. Few dubs in this last half an hour, I'd say. A couple of unreleased tracks with me and others and friends. Blean and friends, yeah.
Whenever you need me, no matter where we are, whenever you need me, I can mend your broken heart. Whenever you need me, I'll be there, won't let you down. Whenever you need me. No, I'm a wise
Such a vibe, this one. I love this. Excuse my dad dancing, yeah?
You say it's a shame we never lasted. Wishing I could take you back, but I don't wanna feel that bad no more, no more, baby. I don't wanna forget no more. I don't wanna forget no more. Can't take you back no more. I don't wanna feel that bad no more, no more, baby. To take you no more, no more. Take you no more, no more. I don't wanna no more, no more.
Fazanti, the song is down there. It's the two best friends making a track together. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, the track is called Kintsugi by me and Talome. Into the last, well, just about to go into the last 20 minutes, and then we're going to hand it over to a man like tpbee. Fazanti, this track is by me and Block and it's called In This Moment, forthcoming on Rhythmic next month. Shout out to my cat who's standing outside the window, just staring in at me. I'm playing some dubs, Daddy.
I'm feeling the cold shoulder there, saying what you doing here. Ain't no party over there. But head on my heart, I will never be done. Feeling like this, said it just ain't the one. So I hold my head high and sing to the top of my lungs. Shout out, I'm pouring my heart out. I just need your love now. I am never coming down. Won't you give a shout out? I'm pouring my heart out. I just need your
bruv, honestly.
Never coming down.
I think that's bad. You should see Zanti dancing, man. honestly, Zanti, don't listen to this dubs guy. He's been literally rinsing me all night. He's jealous, man, isn't he? He's jealous of my snare.
I'm pouring my heart out. I just need your love now. Now you never calling.
Got a sneaky little remix that I've never actually played yet of one of my tunes.
I just need your love now. Now you never calling.
Fade that one out quickly because it was going to cough. Right, that's all your dubs for the night, so I'm just going to play some normal stuff now, yeah? Mad is the producer for this tune, Geety. He makes tunes and he makes phenomenal tunes, but he doesn't DJ. Never has, never will. I respect that, man. He's in there for the music and only the music. Absolutely top guy as well. Crisps, I heard your name being said earlier. Thank you for the follow. I'm a sucker for a salt and vinegar, man. Anyone comes at me with ready salted, man, they're getting one of them. Don't you hate it when you get one of them salt and vinegar McCoy's packs, yeah, and they do not taste of salt and vinegar, like there's barely any in there. But I feel like I've been absolutely fucking robbed, you know what I mean? But then the next pack you pick up, you get the ones that are like well salt and vinegary. Salt and vinegar Pringles, like they can get out. As if you ever subscribed anyway, you cheapskate.
My weakness pulls me in, holding you again. Oh,
I'm baiting him.
Doubt if the light it ever goes out, feels just like a sin. Pure and paper thin, hypnotizing that I can't hold it back, go back the night. You move right through, send shivers down my spine. Give me more, you are the light, the light. You touch me and it's all I need. Held down by your grave.
Hey, me and you are gonna fall out, I swear.
In the deepest parts of me, get under my skin, get under my skin.
Yeah, do you reckon I should reach out to a collab with Noppo? Technically a Tolomic dub.
Can't hold it back, go back the night. You move right through, send shivers down my spine. Give me more, you are the light, the
Yes, TPB, I will be playing one more track and feeding into you. Entering your orifice. To the last one from me, so thank you for everyone who tuned in and locked in, all the silent listeners, all the people that's been chatting in and out of Dubs' messages who seem to have been constant, anyone we think is obsessed with me, but yeah, still big ups for everyone, all the new followers, all the new subs, all of you lot, you're all beautiful. I'm going to leave you with this one is Cathartic by my good friend Floem. You've made me feel very welcome coming back to Twitch streaming. I spent all this money on setting everything up and I just have not used it. Although I do think it's time to invest in an all-in-one. I'm not talking of onesie, clothes or anything, I'm talking about one of those Denon Prime 4s, I think. That's what I'm going to treat myself to eventually. I'm just going to let this one play out and I'm going to walk around my deck and walk towards the camera so I can go to my PC that is behind it so I can set the RAID to TPBee.